something that I'm ridiculously excited about is sewing on the road. Okay, we're sewing on the road this summer, and I'm so excited because I haven't been able to do that since we downsized to our camper van. And the unlock is this teeny tiny sewing machine that Casey got me for my birthday. And it looks like a toy, but it functions like a machine. At least we think so. I haven't sewn, I've just done a little sample run through it. I haven't sewn like a full project on it. So I have that. And I have a mini iron that I got to go along with it.
Where's your
And then I have a bunch of fabric. I have 3 different patterns, and then just like my little box of some pins and thread and accessories and stuff. So I'm hoping that this is enough to make some things. Alright, so I actually don't need the iron or the machine yet because we're just getting started. And I'm going to try to just get some pattern pieces cut out. First, I'm going to make each of us a sun hat. To make. Yeah, I forgot.
What's up?
It's 2-sided, right? So there's like, and it can be reversible if you want to reverse it.
Okay.
And so you can do both sides of the same color, and then you know how hats work. So this is what you picked, but if you would prefer like a different color for the
I think I want
side,
green on green.
Green on green, I think would look good because you'll see both when you're wearing it, and none of these really.
No, it'll be too much.
Okay, green on green. Thank you. Henry, can you bring that little ball over here when you get a chance?
Oh,
the fabric one?
Is it the filled up one?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to show it.
Is make the stuff and then immediately fill it with scraps to play catch.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea.
But immediately, like not trying to get them.
Well, I've only got the scraps I've got. Okay.
How's that ball with me?
When I'm at home, I have kind of a system of keeping my scraps and not throwing them away. So I have some recycling options and some reuse options. And I did not know how I was going to handle that on the road. And I decided on making little fabric balls. So I have just a pattern for this shape, and I prepared one ahead of time. Actually prepared one ahead of time, and Henry was so excited at home when I was getting this ready that he stuffed it with scraps from home. So one is complete. But I got another empty one here, so all the scrap little pieces that are too small for me to really use will get stuffed in here until it's tight, and then we'll sew it up, and maybe someone will learn to juggle on the trip or something. But that was the best I could think of, and I could, like, I don't know, leave it somewhere, give it away to someone if we end up with too many scrap balls. But I think it's fun and a good way to not be like throwing all this stuff in a landfill, and so that's the scrap plan. We've got that pattern cut out, and next time we sit down it'll be sewing time. interfacing on the brim, which means we get to try the iron for the first time. There's no like temperature setting on this.
It just goes, huh?
It's just on.
Is it cool that I'm in your shot?
Yeah. This is an exciting moment for all of us because oh, this is nice. Can't believe we have an iron. Anyone need something iron?
I'm about to use it. Look.
What? Oh, your hat.
I've had this crease in my Colorado hat for years. I'm gonna see if I haven't even thought about ironing it out. We're gonna give it a shot. As soon as you're done.
This takes a bit longer. It's like not as hot.
Sure.
Kind of like a sew along, you know?
It's fun that you're wearing the hat while you make the hat.
It's not the same hat.
Wearing a hat.
I took a little side quest to cut out some of mine because scrap fabric of this color was desired for the Batman we have on board. But I think I have all of Casey's pieces cut and we were sewing, so I'm going to try to get back to that and maybe get it sewn up before I've got to give the table over to dinner making. Depending on how many times the needle comes unthreaded, we might get this done. I've had lots of trouble with this machine, the thread breaking, which I'm not sure actually if it's the machine. It might be the thread because this is the crappy thread that comes with the machine. But I've been using a thread bunny, which is just a little scrap of fabric, to keep the thread going because it's breaking when I'm pulling a finished piece out before I can cut it, and then I'm having to rethread. So if I can kind of keep it going with this little scrap, it doesn't break as often. So that's the trick. To do the strap, and I'm being quiet because tomorrow's Father's Day and I'm feeling like this could be a thing. Let's make the strap. All of my safety pins. My safety pins, which I guess I only brought 2 of, got commandeered to pin this to everything Henry was wearing for a few days. We're really into Batman. Not sure why, really. I suppose I could give that a quick press. Wow, I have the iron still warm. I had to wash it in the camp sink because it got hot dogs spilled on it. And that just wouldn't do. So it's got a bit wrinkly. Gosh, look at that. Freshly pressed. Fancy. Anyway, and I got my safety pins back so I can turn this right side out. And so the end's closed. This project has been so fun. And the best part is that I've just gotten to sew this in so many like amazing scenic places. Yeah, so I'm excited. I will not actually be sewing my hat next, even though I've cut some of the pieces for it just to get to the Batman fabric scrap situation. I'm gonna do Henry's next. And he's gonna have a turquoise or like a bluish one. The turquoise I have hanging up as a shade is, I think, the one for his hat. Hooray! I'm really pleased with that. It's not perfect, but I mean, I sewed it at camp. It's so cute. Perfect. Okay, my whole setup here is standing in the way of dishes getting done on this table, so it's time to pack it up.